Hey y'all, Barley here, and welcome to part 2 of the Day in the Life series, as we go on a quick trip from Cozumel to Cancun. Well, we're back here at Gate 5, where we left off in part 1, after flying here from Grand Cayman. And Mary and I are ready for the super quick hop to Cancun. So, let's kick this pig. Start the before start checklist.
Starting the before start checklist. Parking brake.
Set.
3 gear pins.
On board and stowed.
Circuit breakers.
In.
Battery switch.
Off.
External power.
Off.
Engine control knob.
Off.
Exterior lights off except beacon.
Check.
Ice protection.
Off.
Landing gear lever.
Down.
Power management to takeoff.
Check.
Gust lock.
On.
Power levers to idle.
Check.
Condition levers to shut off.
Check.
Trim switches centered.
Check.
Tail prop removed and on board.
Check.
Exterior doors closed.
Check.
Pre-flight checks completed, ready to start engines.
Begin.
Battery switch.
On.
Battery volts 23.
Check.
External power.
On.
Want me to get our clearance?
Yes.
Okay.
Cozumel Tower Barley 01 ready to copy IFR clearance to Cancun.
Barley 01 is cleared to Cancun Airport.
And while she does that, I'll do this.
Takeoff runway 12 climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure frequency is 124 decimal 2 squawk 7317.
Barley 01 cleared to Cancun Airport is filed. Takeoff runway 12 climb and maintain 6,000 feet.
6,000 feet.
Departure on 124 decimal 2 squawk 7317.
Barley 01 read back correct. Contact ground on 118.0. Good day.
Alright. Let's finish the checklist.
Engine 1 fire protection test.
Check.
MFC fault
Check.
clear. TLU set to auto.
Check.
Landing gear indicators.
Check.
to green. Exterior door indicators.
Check.
Fuel system test.
Check.
Fuel pumps.
On.
Prop brake ready.
Check.
DC generators.
Set. On.
Hydraulics.
On.
AC wild generators.
Set.
Ice protection.
Off.
No devices and fasten seat belt signs.
On.
Emergency lights armed.
Check.
Annunciator test.
Check.
Fleet air.
Open.
O2 off.
Check.
O2 pressure above 1550.
Check.
Compartment smoke test completed.
Check.
Engine 2 fire protection test completed.
Check.
Anti-skid fault extinguished.
Check.
Stick pusher fault extinguished.
Check.
Radar set to standby.
Check.
FMS initialized.
That won't be an instant answer. Gotta do some work for that. Alright, so the first, in part 1, I did the route setup manually by putting in waypoints and such. Now I'm going to do it with the SimBrief ATR import. So that it does all of that itself to save some time and because it's cool. Matt? M. Let's clear that out first of all. M. W. Oh, CR. I typed in RC, didn't I? Bet that'll fix it. What? Clear whatever. Route. M. W. R. Oh. Ha ha. We're not starting from Grand Cayman. Although it shouldn't have mattered. This is the trip we're on. Or whatever trip I'm on. That's better. Good. We just put it into the secondary. Now let's do it for the original. Or for the primary plan. There we go. Execute. So now we have 2 copies of the flight plan. Never hurts. At least the second one, if we need to modify something, we have it to play with. Let's do performance. 6,000 feet. What I heard on the radio. And she was getting our clearance. And we need 6,000 for our cruise, too. And this is MMMD at 18,000, according to the sim brief plan. Alternate. Anytime now. Take your time. Right. Fuel weight 43,532. Fuel on board. 1480 times 2 is 2960. 1 degree or 1 up. Not really 1 degree, I don't think. What do I know? 1 up. And 109. Okay, and 113. And average wind is 087 at 12. All good. Yep. Flight plan, let's check it. Look for discontinuities. None. That does look like our plan. That is the approach we're expecting. All that is hunky-dory. Alright. Oh, actually, I will want the engine one. Start up. Here we go. Let's see. That sets that up. I do want to set up... since this flight is super quick, I do want to set up the... the VOR. And for that, I'm going to need the approach plate. My VOR and ILS frequencies, Cancun is 113.6. Down here. Oh, first we got to put it into nav. There we go. Okay. Yes, and 110.7 for the ILS. Okay, that's and the very first course out of Cancun will be 327, so let's set that up. There we go. VOR and ILS are set. Hopefully they stay that way. Okay, back to the FMS. We need to do our headings and other things. So runway heading for 12 is 118. There we go. 118. 118, excuse me. I don't think he gave us an altimeter reading yet. Oh, can't set that. We can set our altitude, which was 6,000 feet. Initial altitude. It's also our cruising altitude. Alright. That's set up. Oh, we're going to want auto speed. See how that's blue? Yeah, we need to make it not blue. There. Now auto speed. I think that's most of that. Repeat. Repeat.
FMS initialized.
Check.
Departure VOR.
Check.
Departure heading.
Check.
Departure altitude.
Check.
FGCP modes.
Oh. Heading with nav select. Nav armed. And IAS with out select armed. Okay. Check.
Speed target set to auto.
Check.
Before start checks complete, ready to start the engine start list.
Begin.
Exterior door unlocked, indicators extinguished.
Check.
Shocks removed.
Check.
CDLS locked.
Check.
PEC fault light extinguished.
Check.
EEC fault light extinguished.
Check.
Ready to start the left engine.
Ready.
Engine start control.
Okay, so first flight of the day we used A and B. We're going to use A for the rest of the day. All right. Set.
Engine 1 starter.
On.
Engine 1 condition to feather at 10% NH.
Check.
Your flight will be
ITT
monitored
oil
until
pressure
you
and
land
temperature
and shut
within
down the
limits.
engines.
Check.
Engine 1 starter off at 45% NH.
Check.
Engine start control.
Off.
External power off.
Check.
Generator 1.
On.
Ground power unit disconnected.
Check.
Ready to start number 2.
Ready.
Engine start control.
On. Set.
Engine 2 starter.
On.
Engine 2 condition to feather at 10% NH.
Check.
Engine 2 starter off at 45% NH.
Check.
Generator 2.
On.
Engine start control.
Off.
ITT and oil within limits.
Check.
Startup checks complete, ready to start pushback list.
Begin.
Nose wheel steering.
Off.
Ready to pushback.
Yes.
Com door closed.
Request pushback.
Requesting pushback.
Check.
Prop brake.
Off.
Condition levers auto.
Check.
Pitot heat.
Off.
TRU.
Wait for the wilds to come up. There we go. On.
Position taxi and strobe lights.
Oh, that one. Check.
FGCP.
Set.
Anti-skid test.
Check.
Flaps 15.
Check.
MFD to navigation mode.
Check.
Transponder set and on.
Check.
Pushback checks complete. Should I start the before taxi list?
Not yet. Pushback left.
Requesting left pushback.
Stop pushback.
Stopping pushback.
Begin.
Nose wheel steering.
Off. On.
Checklist complete.
Right. Get him out of our way and we will be out of here. Yes, the Tobii eye tracker does funky things when I drink water. Alright, parking brake off.
Starting before takeoff checklist. Test brakes.
Check.
Takeoff configuration test.
Check.
Takeoff briefing.
Anything substantial happens before V1, we will abort the takeoff. Anything substantial happens after V1, we will continue. Raise the gear and climb to pattern level and coordinate an emergency landing. Check.
Advise cabin crew.
Check.
MFD in navigation mode.
Check.
Gust lock.
Taxi to
Off.
hold short runway
Flight
12
controls free
using
and
taxiway
responsive.
Foxtrot Delta cross runway tree 0 Alpha Barley 01.
Check.
Rudder indicator centered.
Check.
FGCP.
Set.
Target speed set to auto.
Set. Check.
At the correct runway.
Not yet. Soon. .tm. Love this plane. Waited long enough for it. Right. Crossing the active. Landing lights are on. Not much of a... little bit of a right-hand crosswind. Nothing serious. We can handle it. But the ATR is extremely sensitive to crosswinds. Because the main gear are so close together. Hold on a second. Repeat. Repeat.
At the correct runway.
Ah, okay. Just want to make sure that's where we were. The main gear is so close together that if, you know, one of the wings starts to lift up, you end up with some directional instability. So you really have to be careful to make sure she's level through the whole takeoff run.
Target speed set to auto.
Check.
At the correct runway.
I'll let you know. I mean, I'm working on it. I haven't seen a sign yet. I got nothing to go off, Mary. I feel like I'm a little... I'd like to be closer. Not that close. Okay. Something like that. Alright, here you go, Mary. Here's your sign. They're red, so we're heading towards a runway. Got numbers on it. And it's a 1 followed by a 2. I believe that's a 12. That's the runway we're looking for. Check.
Takeoff clearance.
That's your job. You're handling radios. Do that whenever you want. I mean, we're supposed to hold short, so I want to wait for that. Military ramp. And look, a bunker. With a garage. Alright, you go get your takeoff clearance.
Cozumel Tower Barley 01 ready for IFR departure runway 12.
Barley 01 altimeter 29er.9er 6 wind 106 at 5.
9er
For takeoff
6.
runway 12.
Cleared for takeoff runway 12 Barley 01.
There we go. Check.
Lead valves.
Open. On.
Landing lights.
On.
Checklist complete.
See anybody on approach? Start the checklist.
Starting takeoff checklist. Runway is clear.
Check.
Airspeed alive.
Check.
Takeoff power set.
Check.
Checklist complete.
Rotate.
Starting climb checklist. Positive
Airborne
rate.
time logged.
You're up.
Yaw Denver.
On.
Trim for V2 plus 5.
Marley 01, contact Cancun departure.
Check.
124.2. Good day.
On. On.
Going to 124.2
Check.
Barley 01.
Autopilot.
Cancun
On.
departure Barley
Power
01 is
management to
passing
climb.
800 feet, climbing 6,000 feet.
Marley 01, Cancun departure altimeter 29.96. Continue as planned.
Right. Check.
Flaps 0 at speed flag.
Check.
ITT oil pressure and temperatures within limits.
Check.
Altimeters.
Check.
Cabin pressure.
Check.
Cabin temperature.
Check.
Climb checklist complete. Ready to start 10,000 foot checks.
Well, we're not going to go to 10,000 feet, so we're only going to 6. So we'll run those checks in a bit. Mary. Well, takeoff went good, other than me accidentally turning on the autopilot before I intended to. This flight is so short. Let's get ready. So I've already set up this part of it. Whoa. You don't like hearing that, do you? Torque's at 86% roughly. NH at 90. Looks good. And the FCOM Flight Crew Operations Manual says to go to cruise once this has reached actual cruise speed. So you don't do it as soon as you hit your cruise altitude. You'll notice that as soon as we hit our cruise altitude, this is going to change. In fact, it's already doing it. It's just not showing it. It's not holding 170 anymore. Ugh, why does it... It's like 300 feet away from its goal and it already starts this slow walking thing. But whatever. The tint looks a little green, I think, and it may be... I'm using NVIDIA game filters to adjust how things look, and that's... I don't have time on this flight to deal with it. I'll have to mess with it at Mexico City. That flight's plenty long enough to mess with all sorts. Well, except I'm going to warp the crap out of it because my last flight for the night. Yeah, what I'm talking about are dangerously pushing buttons. Man notch. We have notch. Notch. Better. So now you're up to 6,000 feet roughly, and that's going to be our cruise speed, so we will flip it to cruise. And as soon as I do, you notice this. 245 knots, which is really max speed kind of VNO kind of thing. Like 5 knots under VNO. Or VNE. I don't know if... Is that in this thing's dictionary? No. Nope, no placard for that. And into the haze we go. We're about to get our descent. I need to start paying. We're going to get dropped down to what? 3,000 feet? Oh, let's make sure. No, what are you doing? You're gonna if I do that, okay, fine. Yeah, sometimes this works. The autopilot in this is a little screwy. Sometimes it misses you know, it's holding altitudes. Right now I've got it on pitch hold because if I set it to altitude hold, it's going to chase the new altitude. It doesn't, even though I haven't set a way for it to get there. Like here, watch. Well, we'll see. It's different every time, and that's kind of, it's not consistent, and that's annoying. There's alternate altitude. Okay, no, now it gets to the star. That's what I was trying to get to, is this alt dot. So it knows, hold the old altitude, and the new one is just for whatever. For later. Because I'm going to get, they're going to give me 3,000 feet eventually. And I mean, it's pretty quick, I'm expecting. Right, I bet right after Tefmo, yeah. But boy, she's flying today. We're cruising at 248 knots. Good golly, Miss Molly. What's that ground speed for that? Oh, 278. We're moving. Moving and grooving. There it is. Okay. IAS.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Throttle's back.
Farley 01, you are 19 miles south. Maintain present, heading at altitude. Expect ILS 1 runway.
Wow.
12 left approach via Charlie Uniform, November transition. Cleared to Charlie Uniform, November.
Okay.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS 1 runway 12 left approach via Charlie Uniform November transition. Cleared to Charlie Uniform November Farley 01.
001, contact Cancun approach on 124.7. Good day.
124.7 Barley 01.
As soon as she's not busy with the radios, we'll do a descent checklist.
Cancun approach Barley 01 3,100 feet.
Now the next altitude's going to be 2,000.
Altimeter 29.907. Continue to Charlie Uniform.
2997. Okay. Minimums. Start the descent checklist. 250. Start the descent checklist.
Starting the descent checklist. No devices and fasten seat belt signs.
On.
Advise cabin crew.
Check.
Power management to takeoff.
Check.
Altimeter set to local when cleared below flight level 180.
Check.
Review landing elevation.
I think it's 20 feet, but okay. 22 feet. Check.
Brief the approach.
Okay. Let me make sure we got speeds going roughly the right direction here. And then our next altitude is going to be 2,000. No. Wish it wouldn't. 1,000. Can't see that. On this altitude. There. So that's it. That's the secret. Anyway, you have to take it off altitude hold mode. So it goes pitch hold, select your new altitude, and then put altitude hold back on. And then you get the alt dot. Okay. Anyway, we're going to come in this way. We're going to hit the VOR, come out of it 327, which is what we had set up. Let me make sure that's still there. Course is not the same. I don't know how that got changed. But I have seen that before, so we will fix it. There's 327. Back to FMS. And nav. Okay. Alright. Speed is good. Repeat.
Brief the approach.
Okay, 327 outbound to DME 9.0, couple of turns, so we link up on 125 inbound, then start hunting for the ILS. That's pretty much it. We're going to come in at 3,000, we're going to drop to 2,000, and then 1,400. Missed approach is climbing turn, 2,000 feet. Yeah.
Descend and maintain 2,000 feet Barley 01.
And then go outbound to... Oh, wow. D13 from... Well, which is it? From Cancun, it's D17, I guess. No, it says D13 from Cancun. Okay. Alright, briefed. Minimums are in. Check.
Minimum set.
Check.
Pitot heat.
Off.
Checklist complete.
Alright, we need to get this thing on heading mode, because he's already going the wrong way. And switch this arm nav. There we go. It has the VOR now. So it says. Altitude 2,000. I'm gonna drop you down to 2,000, mister. Start the before landing checklist.
Starting the before landing checklist. Throttles to flight idle.
Check.
Flaps 15 at 180 knots.
Set. Set. Check.
Gear down at 170 knots.
It's actually once. But. Check.
Power management set to takeoff.
Check.
3 greens and flaps 15.
We'll see. We can hope. Check.
TLU low speed
Barley
illuminated.
01, you are 6 miles northwest of
Check.
Cancun.
Flaps 30 at
Contact
150
Cancun
knots.
Tower on 118.11 inbound on the approach.
Tower on 118.1 Barley 01. Cancun Tower Barley 017 miles northwest inbound ILS 1 runway 12 left approach.
Barley 01 Cancun Tower. Altimeter 29er.9 8 wind calm cleared ILS
29er.8.
approach.
Cleared ILS 1 runway 12 left approach Barley 01.
29er.8. Oh, and now we need to switch. Forgot to do this. There, so it's not flashing. MDA. No confusion. Is it not descending to 2000 because it doesn't want to? Oh, it's getting there. That looks like 2800 though. Why are you already... Okay. Go. Repeat.
Flaps 30 at 150 knots.
Check.
Checklist complete.
Okay. So we're configured. We need to go. Start our turn. And then we need to reset our course for 125. Okay. And then arm nav. So that once it finds the radial and it's happy, it'll re-go to VOR, and then we'll flip it to ILS. Alright, it's in VOR mode, so it's captured that. once it gets on that line. Once this lines up, we'll flip to make sure that there's the ILS. It has the ILS. Go to approach mode. Alright. Now just watch our speed. I'm happy with 117. I'm good there. Start the before landing checklist. I think we already did this.
Starting the before landing checklist.
We already did this.
Throttles to flight idle.
Okay. Yeah. Never mind. Check.
Flaps 15 at 108
Check.
knots. Gear down at
Check.
170 knots. Power management set to takeoff.
Check.
3 greens and flaps 15.
Check.
TLU low speed illuminated.
Check.
Flaps 30 at 150 knots.
Check.
Checklist complete.
I can't see the runway, so I'm just staring at the gauges. Trying to get speed down. Holy crap.
One wing cone cleared to land runway 12 left.
Cleared to land runway 12 left, Barley 01.
On ILS, we're on localizer, on glide slope. We have 3 greens. Flaps full. Lights are on. Little bumpy. Still nothing up there. I see the other runway. Not mine yet. I think I can kind of make it out. Just keep watching power. Speed. Oh, get over it. We're at the speed we're supposed to be at.
Wind 100 at 7 knots.
Shh. Be quieteth. I'm at. Sick. Autopilot off. There. Now you can beep.
Approaching minimum. Minimum.
Cancun Tower.
Continue.
2022 ready for departure runway 12 left IFR to Toluca. Aero Inlays is 2022. Hold short runway 12 left. Traffic is on short final.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Starting
Landing time lost.
Power to ground.
Check.
Both low pitch lights illuminated.
Check.
Reversers.
Check.
Flaps 0.
Not using the reversers. It's a long runway. Check.
Trims reset.
Check.
Gust lock.
Not yet. On.
Start engine timer.
Contact ground on 121.7.
Check.
121.7 for Barley 01.
Check.
Transponder.
In a second.
Cancun ground, Barley 01 request taxi to the gate.
Barley 01 taxi to gate Sierra 7 using taxiway Alpha 1 Delta Delta 1 Bravo 4 Bravo Bravo for Bravo Charlie Bravo 1 2.
That's a mouthful. Here is
Taxi
Alpha,
Sierra 7,
Delta,
taxiway Alpha 1
Delta,
Delta
1 Bravo,
for
4
1 2
Bravo,
01.
Charlie B12. Okay. Got it. And this has to be Delta because there's nothing else around here that looks like it goes that way. Uphill climb. Repeat.
Transponder.
Off.
Landing and strobe lights.
Off.
Pitot heat.
Off.
Taxi clearance.
Check.
TRU.
Off.
Ice protection.
Off.
Start engine timer.
Check. I already did that.
Checklist complete.
Okay. Really want to make sure I don't forget the chrono, I guess. Get up this hill. Because then there's a... then we get to go down the other side. Ooh, Spirit Airlines. And... Delta? Is that Continental? Continental? I don't recognize the orange one. Oh, is that Air Canada? Is that what the... It looks like the maple leaf, yeah. I think that's Air Canada. What's going on over here? Well, CRJ Fest. Oh. No hold position instruction or anything? Right ground. Good. Our taxi has been what? 3 minutes so far? Oh. We gotta turn because we're supposed to stay on Bravo. Oh, is that what he's doing? That looks like Charlie. We're supposed to stay on Bravo. That's... No, that is Bravo. Okay. That line, the red line, is definitely not it. Yep, we'll go over here where he's going. Yep, this is Bravo. Okay. My mistake. It's a taxiway and an apron. Repeat? Okay, I think we finished the last checklist, right? Yeah. She has nothing to repeat. God. Having to hold airplane back, it just wants to taxi right into the back of it. Mexico, Frontier. Everybody's here. That's the only one I haven't seen is an American Airlines plane. JetBlue, Volaris, more Continental. Oh, cool, little passenger bus. Good looking airport. And we're doing this till we get to what? Bravo 12, I think? Yeah. Bravo 12. For gate Sierra 7. Those don't have numbers. Or letters, I mean. They're just... Oh, there's Bravo. Oh, I hope... That's 9.
Checklist complete.
Hey, thank you. There's 10. Okay, I'm gonna assume this is 11. I don't see painted stuff on the ground or a sign that tells me that that's 11. Okay, so we'll assume that one was 11. What does this say? It says 1 to 7. Well, I want a 7, but it's got to be a certain 7. This is Sierra 1 to Sierra 7. This is us. All right. Then we will turn here. Now where's Sierra 7? What does number pads or anything up there? No. Oh, there it is. Sierra 7. It's the first one. Works for me. Oh, look, there's a guy at the end. Just waiting for us. EPU, good. Operations staff has this place running like a well-oiled machine. Parking brake set. Start the parking checklist.
Starting parking checklist. Parking brake.
Set.
Taxi lights.
Off.
Condition levers to feather.
Check.
Engine timer above 1 minute.
Check.
Engine 1 condition lever to shut off.
Check.
Confirm engine 1 shut down.
Check.
Prop brake.
Off.
Ground power.
Have them connect it first. And on.
Condition lever for engine 2.
Off.
Position
Engine
lights.
off time logged. The
Repeat.
flight is finished.
Position lights.
It has been monitored by OnAir.
Off.
Confirm both engines NP at 0.
Check.
Wheel chocks in position.
Check.
Passenger door open.
Check.
Tail prop in position.
Check.
Emergency lighting disarmed.
Check.
No device and seat belt signs.
Off.
Cargo and service doors open.
Check.
Parking checks complete, ready to start cold and dark list.
Yeah, we got a decent size layover here, so we're going to do a full shutdown. Begin. Begin.
O2 supply.
Why am I getting some... I'm having trouble looking at certain things I'm not used to having trouble with. Off.
Wipers.
Off.
Ice protection.
Off.
Radar.
Off.
Prop brake.
Off.
Engine 2 condition lever to shut off.
Check.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Record fuel level.
Record fuel level. No. Here. 2290. Where's my sheet? There. We were supposed to have 2204, so. Yep. Simbrief's doing a good job of estimating the fuel we need. Alright. Ow. Oh, okay. Check.
CDLS unlocked.
I guess if we want to get out of here, do that. Check.
External power.
On. Check.
Battery switch.
Off.
Checklist complete.
All right. So we'll let ground power keep this thing cool. They got AC and everything. And we're going to do our layover, and we'll see you guys back here at Gate Sierra 7 for our trip to Mexico City. Barley, out.